Hi everyone, and welcome back to Camp Jekyll here. My name is Greg Kosick, I'm the program specialist here, and what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at turtle care. So, we have our turtle spa set up here, and we're going to be giving our animals a nice, deep look into how they can take care of their shells. Typically, they're able to do this in the wild, but since they're living here with us, we have to provide them a little bit of that care. So, here at Spa Day, we're going to be looking at the different types of turtles, the land turtles, the aquatic turtles, the ones that live in dry, wet environments, and how they take a look and take care of their shell, that piece of equipment that makes them very unique amongst the animal world. So, the first guest that we have joining us today is Shelly. Alright, so here we have our turtle here. This is a yellow-bellied slider, and Shelly here is definitely due for a shell cleaning. So come on up close and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. So if you see, already some of her shell is looking a little rough and scraggly. So what we're going to do is we're going to help encourage her shell to naturally shed, just like it would do in the wild. But what we're going to do is use our most highly advanced piece of cleaning technology, a toothbrush. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of give her a nice scrub down and try and encourage some of these big pieces to come off. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Nice. So as you can see, as we pull away that dead skin on top, you can see that fresh, dark, shiny shell underneath. So again, this turtle's shell is made out of bone, but they have this layer on top called keratin. It's the same stuff that our hair and fingernails are made out of. And occasionally we just have to encourage that old layer to come off. It's almost like getting a haircut or getting your nails trimmed. We just gotta kind of clean them up every once in a while. Alright, that probably feels good, Shelly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next caretaker. We're gonna see Miss Corinne give some of our turtles a mani-pedi.
I'm Corinne Zeely, the program specialist over at the 4-H Tidelands Nature Center, and I have one of our box turtles with us today. LG is here, and he's going to get a little bit of a nail trim. So come on in, you can take a look. A few of his nails are getting a little long here, so we're just going to trim them up a little bit. In the wild, they would be digging in the dirt or scratching on rocks and help keeping these nails trimmed down, but if we let them get too long, they'll actually kind of curl back into his toes, and we don't want that to happen. So we're going to use a Dremel here and trim them down just a little bit so we know they're not going to get too long. Work on the back ones here as well. And then as we're done, once he gets done with his mani-pedi, we're going to give him a little bit of a treat. So, while these nails can get a little long, their beaks also continue to grow, and we're gonna give him a cuddle bone. So we'll keep working on those nails, but when he's done, you can see his beak here will actually continue to grow, and if it gets too long, it can actually get in the way when he's trying to eat. So we're gonna give him a treat called a cuddle bone. And this cuddle bone actually helps to keep their beaks trimmed down. Can help them get some calcium as well. But keeping those beaks kind of soft or short so that they don't have to block their feeding is really important. Let's see who we have next today.
Alright, hope you all enjoyed seeing the mani-pedi on our little box turtle there. But what we're going to do now is, now that we've gotten all of our turtles cleaned, their shells are scrubbed, their nails and toes and all that are good to go, we're going to give them the rest of the spa treatment. We're going to give them a nice soak and a time to bask in the sun. So come on over here and let's see who's joining us. Alright, so first off we have BB, our gopher tortoise. So BB right here is typically found in very dry areas. So occasionally we need to give BB a nice soak. And today, he's just enjoying a bath. He's refreshing his skin. Any dry skin he may have, it'll help loosen it up. And it also will give him an opportunity to hydrate, to drink up as much as he would like. And it also is just a great way for him to get clean. And he loves it. Look at that. Oh yes. So BB loves having his bath time here. So we're gonna let him soak a little bit longer. But what happens if you're an aquatic turtle, like a slider or a terrapin? Let's see what we do over here. So, oftentimes aquatic turtles, it's hard for them to dry out enough. So to allow that algae and the dead skin to fall off naturally like we encouraged to do earlier, we oftentimes will soak our aquatic turtles. We'll let them bask outside to dry. So this is Susie. She is a diamondback terrapin and typically found in the salt marshes up and down the coast of the United States. And she's a beautiful turtle, and to help keep her that pretty, we've got to take care of her. So she's had her mani-pedi, she's had a shell scrub, now we're just letting her dry out a little bit, and then she's gonna go back home, get a nice meal at the end of the day. All right, y'all, last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna leave our patients with a nice, hearty meal. Let's go see what we have for lunch.
All right, so we're giving BB a little snack here, our gopher tortoise. He's all done with his soak. And so we have a really nice kind of mixed plate of food here for him. In the wild, gopher tortoises are going to be eating a lot of grasses and plant matter. So we have lots of lettuce here for him. These little croutons on top are pellets, making sure they get all the nutrients that they need. And then we have some different vegetables and fruits as well. So we have some radishes on here and some mixed berries as well as kind of a little treat for him. So we always make sure that we're really giving them the diet that they need to stay healthy, that they might be getting out in the wild as well, very similar to what they'd be finding. So that's all we have for our spa day today. We're gonna let BB enjoy his lunch and finish taking care of all of our turtles. Thanks so much for joining us.